Hello everyone, my name is Diva. I'm a reseller on Amazon, Poshmark, Mercari, and eBay. And I usually do, liquidation unboxing videos as well as just food unboxing and stuff like that. I have a health and beauty store as well as a clothing store. And today I wanted to talk about sell-through rate. Okay? I think it's really important as the more I started selling and the more time that went by, the more I realized that sell-through rate actually, determines whether you should, really buy something or not. So I took the first ThredUp mixed clothing box that I bought, and I took the first Poshmark reselling box that I bought. I think I even have a little bit on the second one, but I think the first and the ThredUp were the first things that I did, and I think they have more of a, I guess, a telling of a, I was able to gauge them more because I had the stuff selling for a month, if that makes sense. We're just going to go off for monthly totals because, weekly is a little bit too, it's too easy to do weekly, and if you do more than a month, it's too vague. Because you really can't, you really want things to sell within a month, okay, when you're trying to sell anything, because because then you get revenue back and you can repurpose that into more inventory. You don't want stuff sitting around and being stagnant, is what they call it, right? Okay, so sell-through rate measures the amount of inventory that is sold within a given period. So what we did is within a month. And it's relative to the amount of inventory that you have received within that same period. So how we're going to calculate this is that we're going to find out how many items were sold, how many items were donated out of the 25 items that I got from the ThredUp mixed clothing box. And then we're going to find the profit on each item, and we take and we pretty much take what the items that we have left after being sold and donated, and we divide it by the profit, and then that determines the percentage of the sell-through rate that we get. So we know that we sold this and this in a month's time, and should I buy this or not? Is it worth it to sell this much in this amount of time, or is it not? Do I get rid of enough items to make how much I spent on it, which was what, 59.08 in the first ThredUp box. Is that worth it to me? So yeah, it is. The sell-through rate is considered a key performance indicator, KPI, in inventory management. So yeah, I think it's very important to realize it, especially after you've been selling for a while, because then you pretty much know, this helps you realize what does sell and what doesn't, because then you can be like, okay, well, what brands did sell when I sold things? So stuff like that. I don't know if I wrote down the brands that sold from this ThredUp mixed clothing box, but I think it was I think I had Gap items and just a lot of random. I think I had a Free People item. So anyway, maybe. Okay. So out of 25 items total, I donated 4 items. I donated that J. Crew top. There was this bright neon yellow floral J. Crew top. It had a stain. I tried to spend time getting the stain out, but after washing it and spraying with Oxy, it did not come out. So I've decided that item had to be donated. So 4 items total were donated. 7 items sold throughout the whole month. So out of 25 items, I was left with 14 items left, in my inventory. If you wanted to count just the items that were sold, the 7 out of 25, it would be a 28% monthly sell-through rate, STR. But since I donated items and they're no longer, and I get a write-off for them, so it's kind of like I don't know. It's not just inventory thrown. It's not destroyed inventory. Now, if it was destroyed inventory, I'd probably be like, okay, don't calculate that because you're not going to get any kickbacks in taxes. You're not going to get, any type of, uh, no incentive for those items. So those items are just dead inventory. Okay, so with the items donated, we have a monthly sell-through rate of 67% for the first thread-up box that I bought. All right, and my total profit on the was $58.17, plus I got $14 for cost of goods because I pretty much said it was $2 an item. I rounded down because it was like 2.39 or something, and I just put $2 to make it easy because so total I made $17.17 on the $59.08 that I spent on the box. So that's excellent. But yeah, so 67% is the sell-through rate. On average, the sell-through rate should be between 40 to 80% in the time period you designate. Weekly, monthly, quarterly, yearly, whatever you want to do. But yeah, between 40 and 80% is excellent. So since this is 67%, it lies right in that bracket. So guess what? This was a good buy. I like selling 7 items out of 25 items that I received. So I would definitely buy thredUP again. The second box, I only had it up for like a few weeks, so I don't really feel like it's an accurate sell-through rate. But I mean, if I took the total that I got from it, it would already be about like 30%. So I don't know. I'm not really going to go over the box number 2 right now. But I will go over the Poshmark reseller box with you. It's reseller box number 1. It had Michael Kors pants, Talbot's pants, Aeropostale shorts. I think it had a couple shorts and stuff in it. And I spent $22. It was the lower end box, remember? It was the $22.45 box that I got. And I think and remember I was like, this isn't really that great because, I didn't get like the best brands. It wasn't really that great because I didn't end up getting the best brands and stuff. I remember it was not a very great unboxing that I did. Well, okay. Out of 11 items total that I received, I donated 1 item. I don't remember which one that was. I remember. It was a pink top, and it had some kind of run in it. It was some kind of soft material. So when you have a run in it, I didn't feel right selling it. And I couldn't wear it because it was size small. So I was like, okay. And then in a month, 3 of those items sold, which left me with 7 items in inventory. And I calculated it was like $2 a piece. And so after that, I made $23.77 back after I added on my buy cost to the profit. And so I made over I think I profited like, what? $17.77 off of that so far. The monthly SDR for that was 43%. Okay. So we're looking for 40 to 80%. And this is like 3% higher than the lowest number in our average right now. If you don't mind if you don't mind something sitting a little bit longer than a month, I mean, yeah. And it could be a pricing thing too. You might price yours lower and sell it faster. I price mine on average. I do a comp, list, and I find prices for things in the middle. That's a tip for you. Anytime you're trying to price something, go on eBay, go on Poshmark, and go look at all the prices and just, go to the highest prices you can find and the lowest price you can find and do an average of that and do right in the middle, and then you're in competition. You're in positive competition with the rest of the people. I think that's good. Yeah, so anyway, I started doing some analysis on the lower price box, and I think that was the one that I had negative review for. And I also did one on the highest cost box that I bought. And out of those, it seemed like the highest cost box was doing better. So yeah. But right now, after a month, we're at the first box for 43%, and we're at the ThreadUp box for 67%. So, my final conclusion for this is that I would definitely recommend getting ThreadUp mixed clothing boxes over any Poshmark resellers, unless you know that they're going to give you brand new stuff or something. But yeah, as far as those go, I would definitely go with the ThreadUp mixed clothing box. I'm doing much better on that than I'm doing on the Poshmark reseller boxes. But yeah, anyway, those are my thoughts. If you like this content, please don't forget to hit that notification bell. And as always, like and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching today. I hope you have a great one. Bye. Hi, Cookie. I love you very much. Be a good girl. What is that? You're being a good girl? Are you cute? Okay.